Good morning. This is Dr. J.R. Dixon's self-help channel. This morning, this is going to be a continuation of the video I showed you, told you about how to speed up your own computer, how to fix it. This morning, I'm going to continue with that. Now, if you looked at the video that I submitted about how to speed up your computer, I told you about the 2 free programs. Now, if you have looked at that, and for some reason that still didn't solve your problem, of course I know it. You got rid of a lot of problems. The programs work. I know that for a fact. Probably 1 minute. I need to check one thing. Make sure that we are still online here. Now, if you looked at that program, then you applied what I showed you, then now you're ready for this. In the event that for some reason that didn't help your program or help your computer, you're ready then for this second phase. Now this second phase, pardon me again, I need to get a static guard strap. That second phase will cause you to have to go inside the actual computer case. My God, where my strap at? Oh man, where is it? Lord have mercy. Hold on 1 second. Y'all pardon me. This is going to cause you to have to go. It's in one of my other service bags. I have several bags. I be taking them different places and time to do my work. Man must work. Paul said, the man that don't work, he don't eat. Wow. So, we gotta work. Okay, this here is a static guard strap. You need one of these to do things correctly, because I'm not gonna assume any responsibility. If you burn your computer up, that's on you. But I'm gonna tell you the exact steps. And if you do what I tell you, you'll have no problems. Now, the first video was on the outside of the computer. You never went inside the case itself. Now, if you have a computer that has a new computer that has a warranty, do not go inside the case. If it's not working right, use your warranty. But if you have a computer where the warranty has expired and you don't have one on it, then you can go inside of it. If you go inside a computer that has a warranty on it and you break that seal, there's a little seal they're going to put up there that voids that warranty, and they won't stand behind it. You don't want to do that. You want to use your warranty and use it every time until it runs out. Then follow these steps that I'm telling you, and that'll keep you out. That'll at least limit how many trips you make to the shop, computer shop. Now, again, I'm having to do this because this camera has been giving me some problems. I'm gonna have to purchase a new one. Okay, so we're on the inside now. You followed my first video. You used fast free registry cleaner, and you used Red-Cure. And you got rid of a lot of problems, but it did not solve the main problem of speed. That was on the outside. Now we're going to go on the inside. Before we do this, I'm going to show you various computers, the way the case the lid comes off, because you need to know this. I'm going to start with the older and work forward. Now this is a Dell computer. This lid right here, okay, it doesn't have any screws on the back. But it does have a switch right there. What you do, you just pull that little switch, and it has indentations where your fingers can fit, and just pull it forward. See that? Again, push that, pull it forward. Take the case off. Okay. The next one that I'm going to show you, it's a Dell also. You can tell I'm a Dell fan. I'm going to get a little close. You probably can, I hope you can see those buttons, one on this side and one on that side. Well, all you have to do, push both of these buttons at the same time. At the same time. And raise. See? Raise the lid. That's that time. Pardon me. The next one is a Dell also. High model Dell. They got away from the later model computers, got away from the screws. Hold on. Let me see. They got away from screws. This one here has this little again, a lever that you just push or pull. All you have to do is pull on it. I don't know if this camera is setting right. It looks to be slightly off. Let me go see, because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Okay. So what we do with this one, that little lever right there, you pull it forward like that. Just, see? Pull it forward. See, the lid pops out. The lid pops out. Put it right back on. Okay. Now, that's that type. The last type, and I think that'll be enough for right now, will be again, well, this is going to be a, what is this here? IBM. It too has the little buttons on the side here. And there, all you got to do is push these two buttons at the same time. At the same time, like so, it comes up. Okay, now, let's get down to business. The business at hand. Okay, I've got this computer here as a model to use to show you about memory. Memory sticks. And let me see if I got one to show you before I even take them out. Yeah. This is the culprit right here. Your memory sticks. As I told you before, you need to have on a anti-static wristband. Anti-static wristband. Because your number one enemy for a computer, beside the dust, is static electricity. You remember those days, cloudy days, you're walking on the carpet in the house, you grab a doorknob, you get shocked. Well, that static electricity that builds up in your body, it destroys electronic parts, especially memory. So you put your strap on, connect it to the case itself. You got to actually physically connect it. This is the memory stick. See, now, I oftentimes just rub my hand on also to discharge, just, some precaution, discharge the electricity. Now, this is a memory stick, okay? And it comes in, well, nowadays they're selling in gigabytes. You still can get megabytes, 512s, 1 gig, and 2 gigs, and so forth. 256 megabytes, or whatever. All right, so here's what we're going to have to do. We got a strap on. I'm going to have to, the video going to become a little disruptive because I'm going to have to bring it over here so you can see what I'm doing. All right, we're getting ready to go deep sea computer fixing. I'm going to put on my little light that will help me when I get ready to go into serious surgery. I put my little light on, see? Let me see. There we go, see? I'm ready to go to town, man. These computers are in trouble now. The doctor is in, he's aggressive, and he's ready. And I'm going to reveal to you secrets that have not been told. They keep them hush hush. Man, I hope I don't make a lot of enemies. Well, I'm not the only one that does this. Okay, so we're going to come over here with our camera. Connect my strap. And look, as you look in the computer, you see those memory sticks. See them right there? All right. Those memory sticks, still not quite enough light in here. Hold on 1 second, please. I'm going to get you some more light. Pardon the moving around until I don't have anyone to assist me. My wife is asleep. Man, you don't want to bother a lady when she's asleep this early in the morning. It's happened to be 3:55 a.m. here, Eastern Standard Time. Now, okay, you can see it much better. The memory sticks are those right there. See? You see those two little white tabs? One on each stick. With the memory stick got a little tab. On both the other end, you got the same thing. You just push those little tabs. See? Push down on it. Push down on it. Make sure you got your static guard on. Wristband. Comes right out. See that? It comes right out. That's a memory stick. When you get it, go to Best Buy or some store that you know of, computer parts, Tiger Direct or one of those. You get it, tell the guy, the man, the type of computer you have, write the serial number down, the brand, the model, and if they have, you see a service tag number on it, take that information too, put it back in, See, it's only can go one way. See that middle cut in the groove right there in the middle? Line that up. Make sure you line that up. Put it in. Get it in those little grooves. Get it in those little grooves. Make sure you get it in those little grooves. See? There you go. And just press. See? Hear that click? Just press. Hear that click? Now we're going back to the seat so I can finish talking to you. Hold on. Pardon this. I'm going to get more professional at this at some point. At some point. But right now I am a entry-level person that's trying to serve you and help you. All right. There we go. Now, as I stated before, remember the points. What are the points that we need to consider? Point number one. Let me cut you off. Save my battery. The points that we need to be concerned about, first of all, before I open this case, figure out how to open the case first. Whether it's got the buttons, whether it got the sliding button that you push to the left or the right most of the time. Slide the case off, or it may have the old screws. I didn't show you screws. You'll see that. Everybody know about the screw. Take those 2 or 3 screws, 4 screws out. Take the case right off. Okay, that's the first thing we'll do. Find out how you're gonna get in the case. Go in the case. Then once you get into the case, make sure put on your anti-static discharge wristband. See, and if you don't have one, the old timers, what they used to do, they would take their hands and just rub them in the inside of the metal cases here. Make sure you rub them in there good. Because like I told you, I'm accepting no responsibility for it. I'm telling you what to do. Go buy you one of these if you want to do this stuff. If not, make sure that you ground yourself and get rid of that static electricity. Then take this memory stick. Go to Best Buy, Tiger Direct, any computer supply house that you know of close to you, Radio Shack. Purchase it. They have the information on the computer. It's on the service tag. If you give your serial number, the model number, the brand, what it is, a Dell, for example, a Dell serial number. Wow, thing's upside down. I can't even read it. But that's the information that you take. And to really make it more correct and make it pure idiot proof, I'm not calling you an idiot. Just take the towel with you. Take it with you, and you get service. You do this, you will see. For instance, if you had only 512 megabytes in your computer, you put a no less than a gig in it. If it's XP, put a gig. If it's Windows 7, put you 2 gigs of memory in it. And listen, if it don't jump up and take off like the Road Runner, I will stand on my head. Now, I challenge you to do like I tell you. If you do like I tell you, you're going to save yourself a lot of money. Get that memory and keep that registry clean. She will run for you until it actually has a hardware breakdown problem. And then maybe you probably will have to come to someone like me. But all this other little stuff, this is little stuff the computer people love. For someone to come in there with this kind of problem. This piece of cake is gravy. Because they don't have to do anything. Much. So, again, I thank you. This is Dr. J.R. Dixon's self-help channel. And I'm going to continue it. Next week, we'll continue with another video. Going into some more areas of how to maintain your own computer yourself and save that money. That way you can take that lady out and do something nice for her. Or that man out and do something nice for her. Or better than that, you can take yourself out and do something nice for yourself. Have a good day.